Well, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Sorry for going a couple minutes late. My brain is going 1 bazillion miles per hour. So I've got a ton of stuff on my brain, a lot of stuff coming up this week, a lot of stuff coming up this weekend. This is going to be a crunch time coming up. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of hard work. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the focus, looking forward to really getting head right with ball. So a lot of fun stuff happening. I'm going to be a guest on a popular podcast this week. And if you watched Hobby Hotline, you know exactly what it is. I'm going to have a ton of fun today. I've got a meeting today at 3, taking the mail to the post office today. So that's going to be interesting. For the reason that I've still got that box that's out. I'm out 3 boxes of baseball cards, Donruss Blaster, Donruss Hobby Box, and opening day Hobby Box. Those are lost. I finally filed a claim with the post office, and when they asked me to rate them on their case, pretty much slammed them, because the latest on it is they told me to call Verizon. That was basically the answer that the post office said, was call Verizon and have them send the package back to you. And so I called Verizon, and Verizon over the phone, I could hear the person on the other end of the phone look at me like I had a third head, and not 2 heads, but 3 heads. She basically told me, call the post office. She doesn't know what they were talking about. Talk to a supervisor. They didn't know what I was talking about. So yeah, lovely. That's where the box is. I filed a claim, ripped them on the. It's not going to do any good. I'm probably out the money. The box will probably never show up. So lovely. But that is what it is, and lessons learned, and we'll just move on and fight the good fight later. So that's the update on the box. Absolutely lovely, absolutely fantastic. So yeah, this weekend we're going to do a garage sale. So I'm not going to be able to go to the smaller card show that is going to be in Arlington, out by the airport. I'm going to be doing a garage sale with the wife, which will be fun. It'll be the first second garage sale we've ever done together. It'll be the first one here at this house. I'm putting out some collectibles, but not a lot. I'm putting out a ton of my t-shirts that I sell, and we'll see how they do. I've got some stuff. My bobbleheads I'm going to put up. My Pops I'm going to put up. My Godzillas I'm going to put up. There's some other collectibles down here I'm going to put up. We've got a couple pieces of furniture. We've got some clothing. So we're going to do a garage sale this weekend. Don't know how long we'll be up. Don't know how long we'll be doing it, but it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting. We are going to do that because we are going to Vegas this upcoming in the next 3 weeks. We've got in the next upcoming 3 weeks is the Dallas Card Show. So John Newman's coming into town, Drew's coming into town, Val's coming into town, Brody's coming into town. So what's up, Mark? Good morning. I sent you that link. I thought I found it was interesting. I'm behind on my research, so because of that, I would have sent that to you earlier. Yeah, very crazy, very crazy, very, very crazy. Uh, Apparently, there was a rare card that got found. I wasn't able to research it a lot because I needed to jump on. But when I found it, it's a vintage card. I'll do some more research and report on it tomorrow. But I sent it off to Mark to let him read it. Let's see. Yeah, so NFL draft is this weekend. So that starts Thursday. Let It Rip is on Wednesday. I can't remember if we're having a special guest this week or next week. We may have a special guest either this week or next week on Let It Rip. So that's upcoming. That'll be a lot of fun. I am going to be on a podcast this week. I've got that call I'm prepared for that took a little bit this morning and a little bit yesterday to prepare for. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Topps Championship Chrome UEFA football information's out. We're also giving away Topps UEFA Champ Chrome football soccer cards, Panini 1 RPA, and the on-mat auto for WWE Fully Loaded. Those are going to be the giveaways for Let It Rip this week. I'm going to be posting those later. I did see Mortal Kombat this weekend. I watched about a third of it and turned it off. I like the original better. Let's just leave it at that. And I've been telling you about my Rice Hoskins pen pal. She sent me this, which is really, really cool. Really, really cool. That is going into I've got a collection of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 autographs. This is number 6. It's going on my wall of autographs, and it's not going anywhere because it's really, really cool to see that. So still sending her cards, still being pinpointed. Hey, what's up, Dan? So really sending her cards. She's sending me back cards of Rice Hoskins. I actually watched him at bat a couple of times this weekend. The Dodgers Padres game Sunday night was absolutely crazy. That was a great game. The Rangers versus the White Sox. I watched a little bit of that. Watched the walk-off hit from Nick Madrigal. If you leave a pitch that high in the 9th inning, if you leave that pitch up, expect it. I was very, very disappointed I'm very disappointed this year in Rangers pitching. I thought it would be a little better than it is. Donruss Optic baseball information came out, and I am going to try to snag 2 boxes of this. 4 cards per pack, 20 cards per box, 12 boxes per case. It's coming out. It's due 6/23. I haven't been able to find it online yet, but I'm going to continue to search for it because I want to get 2 boxes. I want to open one and put one away. I like Donruss baseball. I'm sorry. I like Donruss baseball. And I sell what I like. So I'm going to get 2 boxes. I've also been looking for, Herman and I talked this weekend about Bowman Light. I'm going to look for some Bowman Light to purchase as well and to resell. I did tell you about the box situation. I'm just going to have to fight through it and move through it. My Ohtani rookies, I showed them on Friday. I'm going to put those on my Facebook Marketplace site, not my eBay site. So I just got approved for a Facebook Marketplace page site, and I'm actually going to try that and put those but I need to get the Otanis on before he gets injured again. So I cracked myself up. Onyx football release date got changed to Friday. It was supposed to come out today, but it got pushed. I got an email from Steel City where I bought my boxes from, excuse me. And I just got that notification that it was pushed till Friday. But when I get that, I will open that. Depending on when it comes, if it comes, I'll open a box live. I want to open up a box live. If not, because Diamond Kings comes out this week as well. Diamond Kings is due out. When's it due out? That's due out Wednesday. So I should get Diamond Kings and vintage football by the end of the week. So I'll have some different cards to show at the earliest Friday, at the latest on Monday, and then I'll give you an update of how we did on the garage sale. This weekend is the draft, so Thursday night I will be glued to either the TV or to the computer listening to the draft. Get your draft picks in. Your card, Dan, went out Friday. Your card went out Friday. I did make sure that it went out before the weekend. May 12th. May 12th. The NFL schedule's due out. So that will be interesting to see what the NFL schedule is. I want to go see the Cowboys. Each year I keep saying this. I want to see the Cowboys in an away game. This year, more than others, I want to see the Cowboys in an away game, depending on where the schedule is, where it lands. I don't like going to cold weather. So a latter year game, most of the Cowboys games in the latter part of the year are away games. So I get stuck not doing it. I go to 2 Cowboy games a year, Dan, except for last year, of course, due to COVID. But I try to go to 1 or 2 games per year. I'll either go sit in the nosebleed for one, and then the other I'll get down decent tickets, usually in the $300 range, $300 range, whatever that is. That's my budget for it, and I'll go for the game, and I'll either go by myself. Typically, I go by myself, and I don't care. I don't care because I get to go when I want to. I get to come back when I want to. If I want to leave early, I can leave early. If I want to stay until they kick me out, it doesn't matter. So it's a lot of fun. And the away game, I'll either go by myself, or if it's in a city like New York or Atlanta or something like that, I'll go with a buddy. So it just depends. I've tried to go 3 years to an away game. This will be the 4th year, and haven't been able to. It might not happen because of November. We've got a cruise planned, so I got to see what the schedule looks like. But we'll see. A couple of other news and notes. Japan was supposed to set their yes or no for spectators in the Olympics, and they pushed that date back to June. I just saw that this morning. Let's see, and also a very interesting note. DraftKings and Sling TV are creating a sports betting channel. Now, I don't know what this means with the NFL and DraftKings, licensing or agreement that I talked about last week. But that's going to be interesting to see DraftKings, Sling TV, sports betting, and the NFL, how that kind of meshes and wraps together. Because with DraftKings getting that exclusive content, it's going to be very interesting. So get your sling ready. Get your sling ready. And then one of the other more interesting side notes, I haven't had a chance to research it yet. Terapeak is now free for eBay. So I don't know if Bo's had a chance to do research on Terapeak yet. I haven't. I did research grade A ID. There's not a lot of information. It's pre-beta. It is not even released for beta yet. They are just releasing marketing information and screenshots of their interface. So I'm doing as much learning as I can about that. I think it's an interesting concept, what they're trying to do. I have opinions on it. I'm going to hold my opinions until either A, I talk to the owner, or B, I have a little bit more information. I'm interested. I'm interested to learn what they're doing, but I have a couple of questions on how they're going to do it. I'm not saying that what they want to do can't be what they want to do cannot be done. It can be done. I'm just not sure how. So that's what I got. I am going to have a busy couple of days. I've got a lot of research to do. I'm working on finishing up the Upper Deck set. Probably going to put that on eBay through the Excel spreadsheet. And then I've got Score 1990 Score series to open up, 1990 Skybox to open up, and then 1989 Hoops to open up and divvy through those. The bulk, I'll probably just bulk those out or combine the hockey with some other hockey that I have and bulk those out on Facebook. The Skybox, I'll bulk that out on with some others and bulk that out. The Jordan is already dinged. What year? Upper Deck 1991. So the Chipper Jones rookie. What I'm going through is looking through for all of the. What's up, Zach? What's up, Zach? I'm going through and looking for all of the holograms that are 1992 holograms and pulling those out. Those are probably what I'm going to put on eBay, as well as the superstars. There's not many superstars that I'm pulling. There's probably about 5 or 10. And then the rest I'm probably going to bulk out. The 90 Score NHL hockey, 1990 Score, I pulled that to send the cards out to be graded. I bought that to grade out the hockey cards. And because there's no grading right now, I may just hold on to that and put them into the hold for later grading when the graders when the what do they call it, when the TPGs, third party grading. I learned a phrase today, TPGs. When the TPGs open back up, I'll send those out. Reached out to I did reach out to Newman, to Mr. Newman, to talk later about the hobby slowing down. I want to do a little bit more research, and I want to talk to Bo before we really truly have that conversation. Bo's a little bit more of a judge on what's going on in the hobby. I think partly because of his 99-cent stores, and Bo still says he's busy. So I want to talk, Bo. I want to have a conversation with you at some point within the next 24 to 48 hours. If you have a chance to take 20 minutes out of your day, I appreciate it, to talk about how your store's doing, so that I can get a little better judge of what I think the market's doing. So more on that to come. And seeing as how the group has grown, why don't I go ahead and go over Grade AI and what I know? So Grade AI, they're in pre-beta. What they're going to do is they're going to do a topographical map to surface of the surface to detect imperfections and scratches. How you can do this through a picture, what they recommend is giving them multiple pictures of the surfaces of the cards at 45 degree, 90 degree of different angles to give you a better sense of what's going on. My only caveat with that is you're only as good as the camera. So if you have the 12 or you have the X, or if you have a later camera, the picture is going to be better, whether if you have a 6, a 5, or even using a webcam. So I want to discuss that with them. They want to pre-grade a card and recommend the top 2 to see where your card would be graded. Also, the app's going to allow someone to get a quick opinion on the most recent sold, where the value of the card is in different conditions, and give you a suggestion on if the card is better to grade raw, or if it's easier to pay for the grading fee, or if it's advantageous to pay for the grading fee. There's a little discrepancy right now in whether the service is going to cost or whether the service is going to be for free. I've seen both in both areas, so I'm not 100% sure. Again, I've reached out to see if I can't have a conversation with them. Their goal is to be able to accurately and objectively determine scores for corner surfaces, centering, and edges. This is not incapable. This is not something that can't be done. I've said it consistently. So the technology is there. This is a quote. It looks at your pictures and classifies them into a category based on how like they are to existing grades and graded data sets to predict where your card fits against PSA, BGS, and SGC graded cards. They want to detect surface abnormalities at the pixel level. I agree, Dan. Nothing is free. Nothing is free. So it'll be interesting to see. In one area of it, they say they're free. It's probably free until you download it. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm gonna have to have a conversation with them because the information goes both ways. And then the app quickly, and then eventually they will offer encapsulation to compete with the other TPGs. So what it sounds like is that they're in pre-beta. They're using technology to give you a topographical map for the surface. They're going to check corners and edges against PSA 10s, BGS 10s, 9s, 8s, 7s, and 6s. And then from there, free to join the site only. Well, I joined the site, Diego. I joined the site, and if you saw this morning, I did tweet it out to try to get more information, and then I found some marketing fluff and reached out to, I think, the guy that's creating it. I don't know. I reached out to somebody to try to see if I could get more information on what's going on. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because because they're still in pre-beta, I don't know. There is a centering tool out there that's free. It is open to everybody. That I don't, and I want to know if that's part of them. So we'll see. It's interesting that they're going to take a topographical map. That's an interesting way of going in the technology to be able to do surfaces. There's a lot of questions as far as ink for the older cards and ink blots and whatnot. Questions that I have. So we'll go from there. But again, a lot of questions, a lot of information that, and a lot of stuff that needs to be asked. That's what I got today. I still got a bunch of research to do. I've got a bunch of news to go through. I'll have more information tomorrow on what's going on, but I did want to jump on, say hello, and thank you for your support. Thank you for the conversation online. Mark, I really appreciate it. Mark, Dan, Diego, Zach, I really do appreciate you just having a conversation and being part of it. Support your local LCSs. If you have any prayers, let me know, any prayer requests, and I'll pray them up. Tonight is Herman and Ken's show. Wednesday's Let Her Rip. And this weekend is Hobby Hotline. So thank you. And then tomorrow morning, watch Bo's show, 1 Million Cubs. I'm a Texas Card Dude. I am your Texas Card Dude. You can find me on Facebook at TX Card Dude, and then on Twitter at TX Card Dude. So appreciate you. Y'all have a fantastic day.